Hi, Teddy. Teddy, say hello. Hello, everybody. We're back. It's Hot Topics with me, Perez Hilton. This is the Perez Hilton Show. So much juiciness to talk about today, including Taylor Swift, Timothee Chalamet, and Kylie Jenner, Diddy, Rebel Wilson, and Sacha Baron Cohen, and more. We talk the hot topics. We work hard here. And by we, I mean me. I am live on the YouTube every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And I am about to switch the live stream to members only, like Ryan Robinson, a member of my channel. I apologize if you're not a member and you want to chat. You can leave a comment afterwards, or you can become a member. Hi, Wendy. Your support is greatly appreciated. Hey, Erna. Yay! 2 members in his house. I'm trying to grow my memberships. I'm not getting millions of views on here. So memberships is a really meaningful way to support me or your other favorite creators if you can. Listen, I understand times are tough. Not everybody has $4.99 or $5 to support, and that's okay. Watching helps, commenting afterwards helps, liking and sharing helps. So thank you. We're gonna get towards everything that I mentioned or you're seeing in the headline, but let's start off with Sacha Baron Cohen and Rebel Wilson. Rebel Wilson is set to release her memoir, and she and her team are doing a phenomenal job of teeing things up. However, I ask you, Ryan and Erna, Ryan, thank you for the kind super chat. I ask you, Ryan and Erna, do you care about Rebel Wilson? Do you know who she is? I mean, I know who she is. You know who she is. She's that Australian, mostly comedic actress, perhaps best known for the, what were those a cappella movies? What were those called? Why? Sing it, not Bring It On. Fudge, what were those movies called? Oh my God. Rebel Wilson, Anna Kendrick. What were those movies called? Pitch Perfect. Okay. There were several Pitch Perfect films made. I like Rebel Wilson, but I don't think I care about her. Meaning, I'm not sure that I would buy her memoir. I would buy PerezHiltonBook.com. I would buy my memoir because there's tons of celebrities in it. And, with her, I feel like it's going to be a lot about her weight loss and being a mother and blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. I want the juiciness. And there's some juiciness. She mentioned a couple of days ago that this a-hole was trying to prevent the release of her book because she was naming names, and that the person got a crisis communications team. He got a lawyer trying to block her. Well, she has since named the person, and it turns out to be Sacha Baron Cohen. Sacha and Rebel Wilson worked together a decade ago on this movie called, what was the movie called? The Brothers Grimsby. Did you guys watch that? I never saw that movie. It came out in 2014. And the really damning part, though, for Sacha Baron Cohen is that I think whatever she's going to be alleging in her memoir is credible, because she's brought these allegations up before. In a radio interview 10 years ago, she said the following, quote, Sacha is so outrageous. Every day he's like, just go naked. It will be funny. And I'm like, no, Sasha and I have the same agent in America. And I'm like, Sasha, I'm going to call our agent Sharon and tell her how much you are harassing me. She also said, he was like, Rebel, can you just stick your finger up my butt? And I went, what do you mean, Sasha? That's not in the script. And he's like, look, I'll just pull down my pants. You stick your finger up my butt. It'll be a really funny bit. I don't think that's funny. I don't even think he was, so yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen, according to Rebel Wilson, was very unprofessional, inappropriate, and gross. To be fair, Sacha Baron Cohen's lawyer has released a statement saying, quote, while we appreciate the importance of speaking out, these demonstrably these demonstrably false claims are directly contradicted by extensive detailed evidence, including contemporaneous documents, film footage, and eyewitness accounts from those present before, during, and after the production of The Brothers Grimsby. She's on the cover of the new issue of People magazine, so good for her. Good. My dog's out of control today. Good for her. Y'all, I need to get some medicine because I am so congested. Hold on a second. Did I say thank you yet? I did. Thank you for being a friend. Oh. This is just what I need. Mucus relief. Let me check the expiration date. October 24. We're good. Do I take one or two? Hold on, directions. Take one tablet every 4 hours. That's lame. I hate medicine that only lasts 4 hours. Like, it should last 8 or 6 at the very least. Oh, good, Ryan. You've taken that one before? That specific one? It's my mom's. That's her medicine cabinet there. All right, we're back. From Rebel Wilson to Diddy. Diddy was the big story yesterday, Erna and Ryan, and there are some developments. But first, if you were on vacation or just had a really busy Monday, the federal authorities raided multiple of Diddy's homes on Monday. And after a months-long investigation, they felt they would get evidence there that would help them prosecute him for human trafficking. I'm going to share that right now, Ryan. I've got it all queued up. They ransacked his home in Los Angeles as well as his home in Miami. Hey, Queen J. Ray, just started talking about Diddy. Updates since yesterday. We got video leaked, most likely taken by Diddy's team, one of Diddy's kids. Let me show you that. Okay. Hit play. They took security camera footage, computers, hard drives. They broke into the safe. They made sure to go thoroughly through his office. Every single room of the Los Angeles house, that's the safe. And it looks like they were quite thorough because they left the place a mess. Unless it was like this already. I'm not sure exactly how much of this was the Department of Homeland Security or how much of it was Diddy and his family. I think a lot of this was just like this. All right, you've seen enough. You get it, right? However, that's not all. In addition to somebody leaking that footage, Diddy's lawyer released a statement. Let me read to you what he said. On behalf of Sean Combs, Aaron Dyer wrote, quote, yesterday, there was a gross overuse of military-level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residences. There is no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. He went on, but actually, let's pause there. I kind of agree. However, Queen J. Ray and Ryan, we don't know all the details. I did find it odd and alarming that Diddy's sons were handcuffed. They're not children. One is 30 years old and one is 25. However, we don't have all the details. We don't know all the information. There's a possibility that maybe the kids were trying to destroy information. Maybe they were trying to throw away evidence, I don't know. I don't know if that's protocol either, Queen J. Ray. It seemed excessive. You could just remove them from the house and not put them in handcuffs. Diddy did not go to jail. Let me finish reading the statement, Ryan. Quote, Mr. Combs was never detained, but spoke to and cooperated with authorities. Despite media speculation, neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. That was especially interesting that the lawyer for Diddy mentioned that because there was a lot of speculation yesterday, Ryan and Queen J. Ray, that Diddy fled the country or was attempting to pull an O.J. Simpson because his private plane was tracked to the Caribbean and Diddy was spotted by either news or paparazzi at an airport in South Florida. So it's interesting that the lawyer said if he wants to, he can leave the country. The exact statement was neither Mr. Combs nor any of his family members have been arrested, nor has their ability to travel been restricted in any way. So if he wants to go to the Bahamas, he can. He finished off the statement saying, quote, this unprecedented ambush paired with an advanced coordinated media presence leads to a premature rush to judgment of Mr. Combs and is nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations made in civil lawsuits. He's a lawyer, of course. He's going to say something like that, but I would not call the accusations meritless. That's why the authorities were there. They clearly deemed the allegations against Diddy credible and were on the hunt for proof. I mean, even his longtime ex-girlfriend, Cassie, made damning allegations against Diddy involving forced sexy time with him and others, drugs, you know, a lot of awfulness. So, yeah, I mean, he's about to enter a very dark period of his life because two things are going to happen. One, he's going to end up in prison, or two, he'll be able to buy his way out of prison, but it's going to cost him so much money. He's going to spend millions upon millions on lawyers. And he needs to have liquid cash for that and or money coming in regularly. And Diddy, like many other professional athletes, actors, musicians, live beyond their means. They think they're always going to make a ton of money, and that's not always the case. I don't know how much liquid cash he has. He might start selling some real estate, you know. He recently sold, he did come into cash recently because he sold his part ownership of that Revolt network. Does anybody even own or does anybody even watch Revolt? You know, it was supposed to be a competitor to BET, but it never really caught on that I am aware of. So continue to send positive vibes to Diddy's young daughters, his minors. They are who I am thinking of, and I wish they're well taken care of and are in therapy, because this can't be easy. All right. In not so dramatic news, happy news, we need a palate cleanse. Bradley Cooper and Gigi Hadid are going strong. They were just spotted together in New York City going to see a Broadway musical, Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street. Sweeney. And they were spotted by the paparazzi, photographed, holding hands, leaving the show, which makes me happy. They've been together for a while now, you know, well over 6 months, less than a year, Erna. However, I'm a pragmatist, y'all. You know me. I'm a realist. I'm a center person in every aspect. You know, I don't have my head in the clouds. I'm a hopeful person. I'm liberal, but I'm conservative in many ways as well. I'm a realist. I'm a centrist. I'm Perez. They're still in their honeymoon phase, Ryan. But did you know this? Gigi Hadid primarily lives in Pennsylvania. She bought a farm there because she has horses. She loves horses. She just wanted to live in Pennsylvania. Great. It's not that far from Manhattan, where Bradley Cooper lives. I don't know exactly how long the drive is, like at least an hour, maybe an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. But, you know, she can't just up and leave if she wants to, because Gigi Hadid has a young daughter with Zayn Malik. Remember? They have a 3-year-old, and they split up, and Zayn Malik also lives in Pennsylvania. Did you know that? I remember this. He talked about it just not that long ago. Zayn Malik also bought a farm in Pennsylvania near Gigi Hadid so that they could be together. Bradley might live with his mom. Wait, but I'm under the assumption that Bradley Cooper is predominantly based in Manhattan because Bradley Cooper also has a daughter, older. His daughter is 6 years old with his ex Irina Shayk or Shake, however you pronounce her name. So he's tied to New York City with his daughter being there, and she's tied to Pennsylvania with her daughter being there. And yes, she can go to New York when she doesn't have custody, and he can go to Pennsylvania when he doesn't have custody. But let's be real, all that back and forth, that's exhausting. That's going to get tiresome. Is that sustainable? Like, perpetual back and forth? I'd be annoyed at that. Like, I want my man to live where I live. But they're still in their honeymoon phase, and I like them together. They're a gorgeous couple. I wish them well. And who knows, they might defy the odds, and the age difference is not a huge factor, maybe. He is a lot older. He is, my guess is 49. Let's see. He's exactly 49. Oh, I'm so good at these things. And I think she's 31, 30 maybe. Let me see. How old is Gigi Hadid? He's 49. She is 28. Ooh, even younger. So he's 21 years older than her. Queen J. Ray. Thank you. You're an angel. Everybody that Queen J. Ray has gifted memberships to, I hope you enjoy and keep renewing on your own. I want to see you all in the chat, okay? Congrats to them, all right? In more couples news, I have not gotten official confirmation, but word on the street, rumor has it that Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner have called it quits. It's not confirmed. It might not be true, but did you see them lasting? I didn't. They are the oddest couple. They don't make any sense. Timothy and his ex-girlfriend, Lily Rose Depp, they make sense. She's an actress. She comes from this pedigree family. Johnny Depp as her father. Vanessa Paradis is her mother. Totally makes sense, especially because, Timothée Chalamet is like a young Johnny Depp in many ways. Right? Modeling his career after anyways, Timothy modeling his career after Johnny Depp. So, there was a part of me that feels like Timothy just was intrigued by Kylie Jenner, but also embarrassed being with her. That's just my perception. I could be wrong. In other Timothée Chalamet news, Timothy just signed a deal with Warner Brothers Pictures, a very pricey deal where he is going to continue. It's because I got a phone call. I should be fine now, Queen J. Ray. Yeah. Timothy signed a deal with Warner Brothers where he is going to exclusively be making movies for them. He did 2 huge global box office smashes with Warner Brothers over the last 12 months, Wonka and Dune 2, and Warner Brothers wants to continue to be in the business of Timothée Chalamet. I love it. He is, I would say, the biggest actor in his 20s. I'm sorry, Queen J. Ray. There's nothing I can do about it. I guess when I got that phone call, it messed it up. I don't want to start the live. I don't want to end the live. It's almost towards the end, so it's all good. I rarely get phone calls, so it's not like a regular occurrence. I mean, I could just end now if it's really bothering you. I mean, not, that didn't mean that in a rude way. I'm like, if it's really bad, then I should just end it. Is it still an issue? I've already been on for 25 minutes. Anyways, I'll continue, but I don't want to continue if like nobody's going to be watching. Anyways, okay. To mine, Timothee Chalamet is probably also like 28, 29. Let me see how old he is. He's 28 years old. I would argue that he is the biggest star the biggest actor in their 20s. Who else in their, I mean, maybe Zendaya also, but he's a bigger star, bigger actor. Congratulations. In other couples news, from Kylie Jenner and Timothee Chalamet to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the two of them, I did not go see Dune 2, Erna. Did you? Did you like it? Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift went to this gym in West Hollywood, and reports claimed that they kicked everybody out of the gym. Not true. I am here to set the record straight. My T-Swizzle, remember that nickname, is not a rude kind of girl. Taylor goes to this place in West Hollywood called the Dog Pound, and it's a private training facility, meaning you can't just go and work out anytime you want. You have to reserve a session with a private trainer. And when Taylor goes, no other sessions are booked so that she has privacy. Yes, the paparazzi did take photos of people outside the gym, but those were not other clients. They weren't customers that were forced out because Taylor Swift was there. She didn't kick them out. Those were employees of the Dog Pound who were getting paid to be outside. Because yes, even employees are not allowed to be inside the gym when Taylor's working out because she doesn't want people looking at her or taking photos or whatever it might be. And listen, if she's paying enough money, she can do whatever she wants. They're getting paid. She's paying. And no other customers were affected. So I don't see that as a problem. Speaking of paying, a lot of, I wouldn't even call them fans. You know how sometimes people follow a person? Kim Zolciak, formerly of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, has a lot of haters who follow her. And they were roasting her because she's going through all of these financial difficulties and recently got some cosmetic work done. However, they don't realize that she most likely got it done for free. She even gave a name check and a shout out to the people that did her work. I don't need to mention who it is, but she went to some injections place and some facialists, and good for her. A little self-care while she's going through all of these tough times is probably very good for her. Speaking of money, more money issues. Honey Boo Boo is threatening to take legal action against her mother, Mama June, claiming that Mama June has mismanaged her money or used it for herself, and she wants money and answers. Also, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's charity is closing following that Oscars slap scandal. Because who cares? Hello, Calypso Kings! Hoo-hoo! Welcome! Appreciate you. Did you get a gifted membership from Queen J Ray, or did you get one yourself? Whichever way you are here, you are so appreciated, Calypso Kings. Even though I'm about to wrap up for today, but I am live every weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. And the live chat is almost always exclusively for members only. So if you can, please consider becoming a member of my YouTube channel, like Queen J Ray, Ryan Robinson, Erna Betty, and Calypso Kins. However, let's end things on some very positive news, okay? Because I want to send you off with some light. Congratulations to Disney alum Ashley Tisdale. She announced earlier today that she is pregnant with her second child. And congratulations to Robert Pattinson. He and his fiancée, Suki Waterhouse, are first-time parents. They just welcomed their first child together and their first child each. Oh, thank you, Calypso Kins. Appreciate you. You are a superstar. That means so much. Thank you, Calypso Kings. Yeah, do you guys have any questions for me? Any comments, concerns, observations, anything you want me to talk about before I bid you all adieu for tonight? And we'll be back. I love being able to go. I'm almost always consistent with the time, but every once in a while something comes up that I have to film something or do something at this time. So I'm glad that this entire week, no conflict. I love the consistency at the same time. I love working hard and delivering for you all. I love you all for spending time with me. I know that you all are busy and you could be watching anything. And thank you for spending time with me. No questions, nothing I can answer for you or talk about? Okay, all good. Well, I will see you all tomorrow. Same bat time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Did the bridge in Baltimore, what about it, Ryan? Yeah, that was scary. I saw it. Some people are still missing. Ay, ay, ay. That awful bridge collapse. The ship lost power. Yes, I heard about it. I saw the videos. Hoping that, God, it's unlikely that by this point they're going to rescue anybody, but yeah. My mom is well. Thank you for asking, Queen J Ray. She's not sick, thankfully, but that's because she was sick before me. So knock on wood that she stays healthy for a while. I'm feeling better already. Yeah. All right, y'all. I love you. I thank you. And I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And remember, like, comment, share. You can comment on the replay. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.